Hello, this is Arun here. And today I'm going to talk about a really interesting use case uh, where we can use voice agents along with UiPath Maestro. Right, so that's the key agenda for this video. Um, so if you see on your screen, this is a simple use case where any user who can place order to a cake shop usually gets processed manually. They'll check the phone numbers, the order quantity, and then if there are any discrepancies, they would call back the users to check if they have really placed a large number of order. If it's under the threshold, they will not uh, call the customer to double check, and they'll go ahead and they place an order, right? So that's on a very high level what this automation is all about, right? So we'll take like three different scenarios. One is a happy path where the cake order is less than the threshold. The threshold here being 100 cakes, right? If a order is more than or equal to 100, then it goes into the exception scenario where the cake shop owner calls the customer to double check if it's a real or valid order, right? So that's on a very high level, this case. But if you look at it, if you take one step back and look at it, right, it's very similar scenarios might arise in any business processes where we need to quickly check with the customer. Currently in our intelligent automation space, we send emails or messages, so the turnaround time is affected. And in case your SLAs are very tight, it's always good to place a call and get real-time answers over the phone, right? That's where the world is moving, and that's what I'm trying to show here. Um, so I've used an voice agent built by ElevenLabs and integrated with UiPath. I think this is one of the first of the kind uh, of demos, and in future, I'm very sure that UiPath is going to come up with a voice component to its offering. But until then, we can use any external voice agents out there. Okay. Um, Let me show you how this works. Okay. I have a couple of test emails, and one is a happy path. So this is a happy path where we have 10 butterscotch cakes order from a customer. Let me run the Maestro. So the first task here is just to read the order from the email. As you see, the body of the email is extracted, and this one is an actual agentic process where an agent would check the order, and as in this case, the order is valid as it's 10, so we go and accept the cake order, right? So let's take the exception scenarios and see how it works in that case. Okay, let me pick an exception case where we have an 150 uh, butterscotch cake orders, and let's see. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So this is the one. We have 150 cake orders, and let's see how the the agent reacts to this order. We go back and rerun the test. Again, the email body is read, and that's a condition to check if it's really a cake order. So once that is done, if you see the agent identifies that this is an exception and it's trying to use a tool to call the actual user, right? Now it's going to place an order to my number in this case. So let's see how that goes. I'm getting an call in my mobile. Sure, Daniel, go ahead.
Thank you. I am calling to confirm if you ordered more than 100 cakes in your recent order.
Yes, I did.
Thank you for confirming. I appreciate the information. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, thank you.
Happy to assist with the order confirmation. Have a wonderful day.
So that is a happy path where I confirm that I placed more than 100 orders. Let's see how we go. What happens after this, right? So if you see, even though it went into an exception scenario, as I confirmed over the phone, it becomes a valid scenario and the cake order is accepted, right? I'll go through the uh, agent logs a little bit later. Let's cover the last negative scenario where I'm going to reject the order, right? So if I take the same example and now when I run the test, it's going to do the same thing, but I'm going to reject the order over the phone and see if it really works, right? Call is being placed now.
Calling me.
Sure, Daniel, go ahead.
Thank you. I am calling to confirm if you ordered more than 100 cakes in your recent order.
No, I did not order.
Okay, thank you for confirming that you did not place the order. I will cancel the order. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, thank you.
Thank you for confirming. Have a great day.
Okay, so this time I just cancel the order. Let's see uh, what happens now. So if it's C, the kick order is invalid in this case because I did say I didn't order. So it's order rejected, right? Okay, so this is what I wanted to show, but let's take a deeper look at what these different components are, right? The first one is very simple automation which reads email, which is an RPA automation. And nothing fancy about it, right? Second one is the cake process cake order, which is our agent. Okay, let me show you that piece. So this is the agent, and if you'd see, uh, it's very simple agent, and the prompt is again very. It's not very sophisticated, but it gets the work done, right? I've hard coded a few values, but this is just for as a concept video. Okay. Uh, Okay, so this is a tool, like the important tool I gave the agent to use to make a call in case the business rules fail. And it takes email subject and body as input and it gives a request validity and phone number as output. So these different information are extracted from the email body and they are used to make the call, right? And I didn't provide any other context to this agent. Okay. So let me take a look. Let's take a deeper look at the actual agent instance which ran. Let's take the last run, right? So in this case, if you see, uh, we get a phone number which is extracted from the email body. and the agent output is invalid. Uh, and this is just for record, right? And this is what happens. So the validity checks and other things go forward, right? The other piece I wanted to quickly, so and if you see everything is done in the orchestrator, it's just jobs which run on the orchestrator and different tools like the read, Gmail, voice tools are being called in the background and getting orchestrated by the agent. And the actual voice component is built on a tool called ElevenLabs and I've integrated with Twilio. That's how I get my phone call, right? So this is that agent. I don't want to go in deep into that, but just wanted to show you at a high level architecture of what happens here. Okay, so so, so I think this is I've seen a lot of um, other tools who who call these voice agents, but I think our UiPath platform is more than capable of orchestrating any other voice or even video agents out there. Yeah, give it a try and you wouldn't regret. And this increases our horizon for taking very complex use cases to the next level and happy automating. Thank you.